What's going on everyone, and welcome back to another Mythbusting episode. In this video we're going to be covering all things flame. Now if this is your first time checking out the series, what we do is every now and then we go into the community, we look around for some cool myths, and then we feature them in videos. So some of these myths in the video were inspired by a Discord member named Belt, and some of the other ones are myths that myself and Moss wanted to test. So if you have any cool myths that revolve around fire, please let me know and I may put them in the next episode. More information on that later on. So with all of that out of the way, how about we get into the first fire myth. So the first myth is going to answer a lot of questions that I've seen out in the community. So for the first myth of the video, we're going to be having a look at whether or not firebombs can light campfires. So aside from that fail at the start, yes, it is extremely possible. So as of the November 20th update, to use a campfire, what you'll need to do is create them, and this can be done with wood and a lantern. Although if you don't have a lantern, get a firebomb. You'll save time and they look cooler. So with all of that out of the way, how about we move to a myth that's just a little bit more explodey. So for this myth, we're going to be testing whether or not firebombs can set up gunpowder kegs. So spoiler alert, yeah, they can, but there is a bit of a downside to this. Now, I believe this mechanic in general is really good, I'm all for it and I enjoy it, but the only problem that I've found, which I guess to some people wouldn't be a problem, but to me it is that the radius of effect inside the firebomb isn't too great. You pretty much need to hit that firebomb right on a keg for any reaction to show up, which I guess does balance it out, but it also just makes it not as viable as pulling out some sort of gun, because at the end of the day, it was your either speed or area of effect. But even aside from all of that, it opens up a really great avenue to bully people on your team, as well as bullying people on other crews, because now you can just blow people up with firebombs, and that is really good. See, I don't know about you, but I already know the people I'm going to use this on fairly frequently. So the next myth that we'll be testing relates to food. Now, as you know, to get different bits of meat, what you'll need to do is cook them for them to be effective. So essentially, the question and answer that we have now is, can you use a firebomb to instantly drop cooked meat from any sort of animal? Now, this is a very great theory, and personally, I thought it wouldn't be possible when I first tried it. But the answer is yes, but actually no. So yes, you can cook food with firebombs, but unfortunately most of the time it's just going to come out as burnt meat. So really, what is the point? But maybe if the animals just walk into an already lit flame and don't get hit with the firebomb, it might not drop burnt meat, it could only just drop cooked meat. I don't know. If you want me to test it, let me know. But nevertheless, I believe we're just scratching the surface in all the possibilities that these firebombs could unlock. If you do have any myths you want me to test, or you want to see some myths that other people have suggested, what you can do is head down to the Discord, which is linked in the description, any of my social medias, or even the comment section, because I feature myths from there every single week, or maybe not recently. But nevertheless, I am trying. If you're a big fan of the series, I apologize, I haven't uploaded them as frequently as I'd like to, but I have been since working on other things. With that being said though, more myths very soon. So as I said, post them down in the comments, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next episode.